I just wanted to take some time to sit down with you guys and really talk about a couple of things. One, today, I don't know if you've heard, but GE froze pensions for 20,000 employees. Why am I bringing this up? Because time after time, when designing financial plans, some people will feel like they don't need to plan for a particular segment of their retirement because they have a pension. In fact, there may be some people watching this right now who refuse to talk to a financial advisor because they feel like, well, we have a pension, we're good, or I have this in place, so I'm fine. That is the biggest mistake you can possibly make, is to think that you're fine when your retirement is actually entirely up to someone else, aka Social Security, up to the government if it's going to be there or not. Pensions, up to the employer and whether they will exist or not, or honor it or not. Sure, you can fight it or do whatever you think. You still don't have money in the time that you're arguing or fighting for what you deserve, that you were told you would get. So why not have a plan in place for your plan, if nothing else? I just don't want to see any more people get slaughtered at the end of the race. You worked your butt off, you got all the way to the finish line, only to find out it's not enough. When you could have had a conversation 10, maybe 20 years ago that put something in place for you just in case something like that happened. I saved too much money, said no one ever. If that happens to be you, guess you're having a great time in retirement. Maybe you start multiple businesses. Maybe you buy several yachts. Maybe you spoil all the grandchildren and not just your favorites. Maybe a lot of things, but none of those things sound terrible to me. But here's what happens when you don't. I thought I would be fine. I thought I saved enough in my 401k. I thought I had my pension. We didn't find out till the end. My Social Security is being taxed at 85%. How come nobody told me that they taxed you like that? Now we don't have enough. Or, oops, then my husband died. We didn't have life insurance. Oh, my wife passed. We didn't have life insurance. We thought we were covered because the employer gave it, but there's a stipulation in the fine print that says, come on. So, that's the point. I was unhappy when I read this headline today, and I had to share with you that in case you didn't hear, 20,000 people right now, and heaven forbid any of them that were on that list were going to retire in a year, now don't have pensions, or they're frozen for some unforeseeable future. How does that change your plan? Whatever plan you had just went sayonara or is on a significant hold. Hey, honey, actually don't plan that retirement party. Not gonna. I don't want to see that happen. You don't deserve that. Do the right thing. Create a plan for your plan if you think you have one, or at least get a second opinion to make sure you're on track and in the right direction. But do not have the one or two trick pony and think that that's good enough. A lot of you will say, I have my pension and I have Social Security. Combined, they'll be fine. I have my husband's. Do you even have a strategy for your Social Security? Do you know how to maximize those benefits? How about Medicare? Do you have any long-term care needs that you know could come up because you have a history of something in your family? What is your plan? And youngsters, I'm talking to you too. Why wait till later to do something you can do now? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You don't get to choose that, hey, I don't want to worry about that right now. It is a real concern. It's a real concern. We have 7 years right now of low taxes. So if you're saving anything, you need to be putting it in a tax-free vehicle. If you have a ton in tax-deferred money right now, we need to start doing conversions, a little bit each year over the next 7 years to bring that down. Why? You'll thank me later. Because when taxes go back up and you go to retire, you won't have to worry about what taxes are, who the president is, what's the new policy. Why not eliminate all these different risk factors from your life? Why not choose to just have this time and focus on you and your family and what you want to be doing when you retire and where you want to go or what businesses you want to create or what change you want to be in the world? Instead, maybe you're going to have to get a second job to compensate. I don't want to see that happen. So ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Do not rely on your company pension, your 401k, or Social Security to save you. No one's going to save you. And when it's not convenient for them anymore, that will cease to exist. You want to play a bigger game? You need to be invested or utilizing investment vehicles that the wealthy use, because the wealthy will always protect the wealthy. If I'm investing or putting my money somewhere in something that I know wealthy people use, the chances of them changing that are very slim, my friends. Very slim, because it would mean a change for them. At best, they'll grandfather you in and you'll be set. But you do not want to get to the end before you realize what you could have, should have, or would have done. Because when you had the opportunity, you let it pass. Okay? JP Tatum, Tax-Free OG, I love you. I'm sorry for every single person who just had their pension frozen. And this is GE. This would be considered a safe company. Solid. Don't play yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do it. JP Tatum, the Tax-Free OG of Tatum Financial. My phone number is 480-799-2698. Or you can email me, jp@tatumfinancial.com. I'm here to help. Talk to you soon.